Somewhere around the second or third program, it stops feeling like failure. It actually starts feeling like just plain old guessing because nobody ever really taught you who you were supposed to be talking to. You were handed a script to post and maybe given some highlights and some high points, but nobody ever really told you who was supposed to be on the other end of it all. Give me the next few minutes. I'm going to show you the one thing that actually turns guessing into knowing. It's a simple daily system that finally makes it visible what's working, what's not, and who you're really building this whole thing for, right? Want the exact daily checklist that makes all of this visible? It tells you what to do, it tells you in what order. It's in about 30 to 60 minutes per day. It's called the 30 to 60 minute daily business builder. Drop daily in the comments. I'll go ahead, I'll send it to you. My name's Scott. I have 5 restarts and 1 breakthrough. And in every video, I'm going to give you one idea that led to that breakthrough. Now, here's the part that's it's actually hard to say out loud, right? It was never really about effort. You showed up, you posted, you did what you were told to do, and it's so frustrating. But nobody ever actually sat you down and said, here's who you're talking to. And here's why that matters more than what you post. So every piece of content went out into the void, and every time it didn't land, it just felt like one more piece of evidence that you weren't really cut out for this, when really, you were just never handed that missing piece. I remember posting for 6 months straight. When views started to go down and trend downward, I posted more. Consistency was never the issue with me. Messaging was. Right now, if this is you, you're probably still posting. Maybe less often than you used to, maybe with less belief behind it than you started with, but you're doing the action without the feedback loop. There's no way to tell if today's post moved anything forward at all. There's no way to tell if you're even talking to the right person. You're just posting and praying again. Here's why. You can't fix what you can't see. If nobody ever showed you the actual chain, build relationships plus consistent audience-aware content, it leads to an audience, and an audience leads to a sale. Then every day just feels like activity with no way to know if it's actually adding up to anything. So it's not a discipline problem, it's really just a visibility problem, and that tracks down to messaging. Finally hit me on my 5th and final program. I hadn't really had a crystal clear message or a crystal clear audience ever. So here's the daily action dashboard. 3 categories, 30 to 60 minutes every day, that finally make the invisible chain much more visible. Step 1 is just grow yourself. A few minutes on your own mindset and skill every single day. Not busy work, it's the actual foundation that everything else stands on. Step 2 is to grow your income. Direct relationship building actions, real conversations with real people, tracked so you can see them adding up instead of disappearing into the scroll. Adding friends each day to your network in a targeted way, not just randomly. And of course, posting content at least once a day. And that's part of step 3, which is give value and grow your audience. 1 piece of content a day built from a templated weekly rhythm so you're not guessing what to post or who it's for. You know because the dashboard tells you. When I restarted my business with this new commitment to focusing on a clear message, it all literally started to shift for me. This works because it turns 3 invisible things, mindset, relationships, content, into 3 visible daily actions. You could build this tracking system yourself with a notebook and enough discipline to stick with it. That path does exist, but when the dashboard already tells you what to do and why, in under an hour a day, you stop guessing whether today mattered. You just know it. So if you want that 30 to 60 minute daily business builder, which is the exact daily checklist that makes all of this visible, drop daily below. I'll go ahead and I'll send it your way. You can literally open this tomorrow morning and know in under an hour exactly what to do and who you're doing it for. You're not guessing, you're not posting into the void, you know. And the version of you that knows who they're talking to is the version that finally stops feeling like they're failing because you're not failing anymore. You just never really had the real map. I'll see you in the next video.